All right. We're on here live, sitting here playing with our phones. But we were doing what I'm going to ask everybody to do. What's that, Brad?
Share away.
Share away. In the booth with me tonight, we are proud, pleased, and honored to have Brad Bridges here with us. He came down just to do the live stream
Just
tonight.
came down here. I was coming down here, wanted to watch Cook bowl. I figured I'd bowl a few games myself.
Just get a little practice, did you?
Yeah, a little practice session in.
Yeah. Learn anything?
And unfortunately, Cook actually did well. I plan on being home by now, but he got some breaks the last match, and we're still here.
Yeah. Breaks have to happen sometimes to win. Sometimes. Unless you're Graham, who's just been lighting him up all night.
Yeah, he's averaging like 250 today.
Yeah.
This pattern's not very easy. 1.5 to 1 ratio.
All right, we had to turn down the music, though. Even though I was enjoying it, I could sit near my chair dancing. But
yeah, you don't want to hit for copyright either. So probably better off turning it off on YouTube.
That's a good thing. So we have Kyle Cook, we have Graham Fa, and we have Nathan Smith. These are 3 of the top 4 qualifiers of the night, and they're here in the semifinals and finals. So no surprise there. This is available on many different streams that we've shared it to. If you guys share it too, it's available that many more times. It's also available on YouTube at TMT Bowling Stream TV. And first and foremost, we have to thank our sponsor for the month, our friends up at Ebonite Bowling, Mr. Wadka. I think he's been paying attention all night tonight.
Also, you have this week you have David Slavin with Big Four Sox signing on, don't you?
Well, they just like Ebonite and just like Genesis and Bolify and Bowler X, David Slavin, Big Four Sox, struck a deal. The winner of the sweeper doesn't only get a jersey now; they're going to get a pair of socks.
Socks are wonderful.
I don't have them yet.
That's what I wear all the time.
I mean, I have some myself, but the shipment hasn't come in. So
yeah, Andrew just put an order in, I think, last week for some more for us. So we got some more coming.
Well, and I think he's going to start making some trips here on occasion to some of the bigger tournaments that we do, and set up some shop down here and try to get some sales down here. And I'm sure he could.
Oh,
There's a lot of folks in that area that make their way here to bowl. And
it looks like there's going to be a lot of purple hammers in this match. I think everyone's throwing what looks like, possibly.
Well, 36-foot patterns, that's a popular ball.
And Graham just recently signed over January 1st and was bowling extremely well with the new balls coming out of Brunswick.
Yeah, he's what's Graham done since he signed on?
Yeah, he finished 3rd, 4th at the RPI out in Vegas. And
I mean, that's impressive. Those are the best of the best that are out there. And then he came home, got home just in time to bowl his league and shot 300, 800.
I saw that,
Yeah. And now he's probably averaging 230 something or 240 tonight on a very challenging pattern.
Yeah, 770s out of the gate, and then he had 298 down here at the low end, I believe, the second round.
Yes. Yeah, 770. And we'll go through some of the numbers real quick. Tonight's leader, obviously, was Graham with 776. Mystery doubles, Kyle Cook and Rick McCormick.
How did that work out?
We're going to check my computer program on that one.
Yeah, there might be a little error on that right there. How those two get teamed up.
462, low to make the cut. Stephen Granger with 534. Not very often do you have a 242 pin difference from the high qualifier to the low to
Big
make
drop.
the cut.
One thing, it just shows how good Graham actually did bowl because they
he
were
was
not
high
easy.
He shot 776, and the second high was Nathan at 718.
Yeah, that's a big jump from first to
60
second.
pin advantage over them.
All right, through 2 frames, Nathan has a 10-pin lead on the other 2.
There's the score real quick. My button pusher's not over here. We need Scott to come over.
Scott.
He's over at the bracket table still.
Must be counting all my bracket money. That's why it's taking a few minutes.
He didn't pay you yet? Ah. So you have these nice banners that are at the bottom of the screen. The gentleman on the feed with me is the one that makes these up for me, and he was just sitting here watching Andrea Bowl tournament one day and decided he was going to make one of these up and send it to me, and now he's updating all of them for me because
it's
he's
not that
good
hard to
at
do.
it.
It just takes one little adjustment each month because you usually have a monthly sponsor. And yeah, she was down here bowling the what tournament was she bowling? Oh, the Ebonite Classic. And yeah, right after I almost cut my arm off, so she decided to bowl, and I couldn't bowl, so I could still work the computer all right. So I made some lower thirds up for Todd.
Well, and we appreciate it. It
You're
looks
welcome.
good. It looks very good. And with rightfully so, we'll highlight in the middle, Big 4 High Performance Bowling athletic socks, since they're new to the group. We actually made that deal at 3 o'clock in the morning, texting.
So neither of you guys sleep at all then, is what you're saying?
No, he's one of the guys that I notice is awake on Facebook if I'm sitting there in my chair and watching 48-hour reruns or the Game Show Network or whatever might be on.
I've noticed I've got some emails from you at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Well, it's sitting there working usually.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll get the email. I know you're not going to read it until after you wake up.
I'm not responding until the next day.
Oh, emails are one thing. I'm not going to text you or call you then.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, we got Nathan with the front 4 here, and Graham and Kyle have yet to throw a double.
Well, Nathan's from Indiana, and he was, from what I understand, Nathan was the highest average youth bowler in Indiana for the last couple of years of his youth career. And, I mean, it shows you why. I mean, of course, they're
phenomenal.
pulling on house shots more than not probably for that, but he shows his talent here bowling on all these different sport patterns, whether it's long, whether it's short. The kid's always making a run, and he throws it very, very good. So,
speaking of throwing it good, man, Graham has one of the best games I've seen in a while. Just so solid to the line.
his arm swing is just phenomenal.
I'm calling it now. This is going to be early, but I'm going to say there's your Central Region Player of the Year right there.
You think so?
I'm calling it right now, yep.
It is early to call it.
It is early, but they bowl on so many patterns. You throw urethane on it, and now he gets some of the best urethane balls in his hand. He's going to be tough this year.
Mom and Dad are watching. Hello, Mom and Dad. I miss you. Uh-oh. Nathan grabbed onto that one a little bit. Going through the nose, leaving the 278. Not an easy conversion.
Looks like Graham switched up. Looks like a black hammer.
And that still hooked early on him. Fortunate just to leave the 7.
Looks like we're going to need a spot of it. Actually, you know what? It fell. I watched the replay. It fell. It fell, yeah. Just literally watching the live stream, it fell.
Well, I thought we had a re-spot a pin, but Brad just pulled the replay open, and guess what?
Yeah, the pin came across, rolled it, and hit it and before the wreck came down. So
I missed it.
A little delay here watching the live stream, checking the comments here, and just happened to look down and saw it.
Well, I'm sure everybody at home saw that. I kept the computer. I was going to go on the close-up of that one and turned it off. Kyle Cook with a double. Again, there's quite a few. We get 71 viewers right now. It looks like if all 71 of them hit the share button, what would happen?
We maybe be able to double that.
Yeah.
Let's double it.
I want to get over 100. I like getting over 100 on our streams. And this one's all, oh, boy. That's the one you need a replay on.
Yeah, we can watch that one again here.
Oh. There's a guy who's 5'4", probably weighs 110 pounds, just sling pins around like that.
Gets up and throws a double back.
Cool. Again, this is our weekly Sunday sweeper. We do this every week. 6 o'clock is the start time. You can find all the information about the tournaments on TMT Bowling Sunday Sweeper, or it's the page that used to be TMT Bowling Sunday Sweeper is now the TMT Bowling Tournament page. And if anybody has questions about tournaments, has some ideas maybe they want to share with me, message me through the TMT Bowling Tournament page. I'll be happy to get back to you in a reasonable amount of time.
After you catch some rest. So
sometimes I need to make sure I give myself time for that. That's something we're trying to do.
You got to turn your brain off when it comes to
I do.
bowling.
It's hard to do.
When I worked in the industry, I'm much more relaxed now, not working in the industry, and bowling is actually more fun now when you're not doing it 24/7.
Yeah.
So Graham got a 3-bagger here.
After Kyle bowls this frame, we'll do a shot of the scoreboard here in a moment.
Things are starting to tighten up now with Nathan having it open in the 5th.
Oh,
right
a little squasher.
Yeah.
Well, there is a shot of the scoreboard.
Yeah, Graham has max score 257, Nathan 265, and Kyle can go 270.
Yeah.
Anyone can win this one. Great shot there by Nathan.
You mentioned the Fall Classic a few minutes ago. We are working on a prize fund that I have shared with a couple people so we can critique it and get it right.
Yeah, some exciting things coming.
And no matter which one we decide, I'm going to tell you, the Fall Classic on Thanksgiving weekend, you're going to want to be here for.
Exactly.
For whatever entry fee we decide, which is going to be no more than $150. First place is going to be no less than $7,500.
Yeah, it's
no
return
less
on
than
investment on that tournament is insane. With the added 10,000, 5,000 from Ebonite and 5,000 from Strikers Pro Shop, thank you to Wendell Barger and also Dave Waka.
They make me earn it. I have to do some.
You got to do some work.
Need to do a little sales for it, but you know what? It's okay. That's kind of what I like to do.
Exactly.
So,
you're a great ambassador of the game. We appreciate it.
thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Nathan's not going anywhere here. After that open, he's thrown another 4-bagger back at him.
Yep. We are missing Dawn this evening. She's taking a much-needed evening off. She's at home. She might be watching. I hope she's watching. Getting a little R&R for herself, which, oh wow. Boy. Again, Scott's not over here to do the replay for me, but that was nasty. So hopefully, Dawn, you're getting some relaxation tonight. Big shot there for Kyle.
Yeah, Graham needs to make this fair and hope one of these two stops striking.
Uh-oh. Lane was just the right length. Chuck, thank you very much, my friend. It's appreciated. Honestly, Chuck, it's not a whole lot that I'm doing. It's just everybody that supports me and the tournaments here and the folks at Ebonite and Strikers Pro Shop and Dave's World of Bowling and Big Four Sox and Bowlify. Those are the guys that are making it happen, and you guys are the ones making it happen, coming in and bowling. So we thank you.
All right, with that 6-pin there, Nathan can spare it up and shoot 244.
Graham's in a spot where he's got to strike out. Oh. That one would have knocked over 30 pins, I think.
He still needs some help here.
Brad, you keep an eye on the football game up here? You kind of halfway hoping they tie?
There's part of me that hopes they tie. Just when I need to ride home with Cooks, that'd be kind of entertaining.
We'll get you home. You'll be done before the game's done. You can have it on the radio. If he's driving, you better make sure you buckle up.
We will have it. I'm driving, actually. But
okay.
we will have it on, and I'll be pulling for a tie.
Yeah, keep your phones handy if that happens, because I will be the one texting pretty quickly.
I'm actually pulling for the Raiders here because I'd rather face the Raiders than I would New England.
We're going to end up playing one of these two teams, it looks like.
Well, if the Raiders win, we play the Raiders. If the Raiders lose and the Chargers win, we will play New England.
We'll be playing who?
New England. And I would much rather play the Raiders right now. Now, if these two tie, then I think we would play. Let's see here. If these two tie, that put. I think. Who would we play?
Oh, there was 1,000 scenarios.
Yeah, there's a. Well, it looks like we're going to have Nathan and then Kyle are going to move on here, it looks like.
Yep.
And Kyle's fortunate to be here. He got a break in the 10th frame. His opponent left the 10 pin and missed it, and Kyle was able to sneak in. And now he's bowling for the title. He was the last one to make it in, I believe, in the round of 10. We got to round of 10. I think.
2 different times, yeah.
He's been the low man to make it in each time, and now he's bowling for the title.
Never give up. Good place for that to happen. Well, soft 10, almost had to 7 with it. Uh-oh. Someone said if they tie, I think we still play the Raiders. Chargers would play Kansas City instead.
I haven't seen that one flash up on the scoreboard.
All right.
As far as that one, but I know the Raiders, if they won, we did play them.
So there's the scores. We're going to go get the names switched over. It's Kyle and Nathan. Kyle gets to decide which side since he had the higher game. So we'll go get the names set up, and we'll be right back with you.
All right, we're up to 90 viewers here. Let's hit the share button. Let's get over 100.
All right, here we go. Kyle had the higher game, so he has elected to have Nathan start.
For once, Kyle wasn't the low man this game. Kyle's up here watching the TV too. He's pulling for the Raiders. He wants one of these teams to win by an easy margin, so there's not a chance for a tie.
Well, that's something we didn't see the whole. I don't know if they call that a catch. It's pretty sick. Yeah. Something we didn't see Nathan do any time that whole last round is he kind of let that one leak a little bit, didn't get through it. And we saw a lot of that pin combination tonight.
Oh, I left the 2-pin probably.
Yep.
50% of my shots.
Yep, the 2-pin was
with something else.
For the righties at 2-4, 2-4-8, 2-4-8, 10.
Yeah, all of them. Oh, almost makes it.
Almost.
Almost made it through with a plastic ball. Generally, people can make that trying to curve at it. He goes straight at it and almost makes it.
Kyle's definitely doing his sponsors proud here on the bottom of the screen. He's a Bolify staffer. He's a Bowler X staffer. He's a Hammer staffer.
He's got 3 of the 6 on there, doesn't he? I'm not sure what socks he's wearing.
Can pretty much say he's a TMT bowling staffer.
That's true,
he's a regular here. Or irregular, I don't know how we want to put it. He him and a couple friends came over the day after Christmas to the house, and I took a little siesta and took a couple days off of work. And he always brings over a bottle of Captain Morgan private stock.
Oh yeah,
and I don't drink that much. Captain Morgan private stock comes out. Me and him usually can kill a bottle on a night. We had a little help, but not much, because it's just good. Yeah, it's just good, and I'm slowly gathering a nice collection of different kinds of bourbon too. So,
I've seen one of the greatest bourbon collections ever up in Muskegon, Michigan, by Mr. Watka.
What about it?
His Mr. Dave Watka's bourbon collection.
Oh, I will never even consider that. He's watching right now.
It's insane what he has. Now, speaking of the devil.
Yeah, there he is. Dave, is it snowing on you up there? I mean, I know it's always cold.
I think they sent us a text, me and Andrea, and a text with him and Missy. I think they had about, 2 feet of snow up there they took a picture of.
That's it?
Yeah, so it's, here we have none, so I'm glad
we had that little dusting here. You probably didn't get snow where you were at last week when it did snow a little. Dave Watkin, I appreciate you, and I appreciate what you say here. And, again, I learned from some of the best, and you are definitely one of those people. So, right back at you, sir.
All right. We got Kyle with the front 2 here, and Nathan with an open strike.
The old front 2. I spent some of the weekend when I wasn't sleeping watching Inside Bowling's tournament in Iowa this week.
Yeah, from what I saw, I watched a little bit of it in the scores.
They were low.
Very demanding.
Yeah. And I just enjoy listening to Flanagan and watching
Flanagan
his streams.
loves to talk.
He does such a good job.
There's no dead air. He's always got something to talk about.
It definitely keeps it entertaining.
Oh, right there.
Tripping 4s. We'll leave the rest blank. Yeah, that was a long day yesterday because, they started at, I believe, 9 in the morning and went until 3 different squads of, 50 or 60 bowlers on each squad.
How amazing does it? He did most of that by himself. It's hard
to
talk by yourself.
Oh, it's almost impossible.
But he always has stories to tell, and
yeah,
he does a phenomenal job when it comes to that.
It does. And him and I have chatted a few times about some of the stuff he uses, and I know you're good buddies with him.
Yeah, I like Flanagan. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
He can be a little quirky sometimes, but he is such a
Aren't
good
we
guy.
all? Kyle Cook turned the front 2 into the front 4. Currently has a comfortable 51-pin lead over Nathan. I just hear someone ask somebody if it's still cold out.
Yeah, I stepped out
I'm going with yes.
to grab this iPad here so I can watch the stream while we're in here. And yeah, it's getting a little cold out.
Oh, there are pins flying all over the place there.
All right, Nathan didn't point now. He needs to put some strikes here together.
He's going to have to keep doing that.
This could end up being a good day for Cook, with Steelers possibly getting in and sneaking this win out.
Oh, and it's just got even better. Nathan Bender said if Cook shoots 300, he was going to pay for his next sweeper.
Oh, we got it right there.
Nathan Bender, that's pretty kind of you.
Let's screenshot that for Cook.
Yeah.
Only he's at, what does he got here? Got 8 away from $40.
That's it. Well, potentially 500.
That's true. That is true. Yeah.
Whew.
Wow.
Good Lord. You can't throw it a whole lot better than that. You know, speaking of Nathan Bender, when he saw that on, or when he posted it on here, we do have a doubles tournament coming up here, February 5th and 6th, and it's our Just Cure It Cancer Benefit Tournament. And Bill Lips has done a ton of behind-the-scenes work on this. We do have a $750 sponsor that's going to it. It's 3 games on a house shot. Fun, simple. There's going to be a bunch of jerseys, autographed jerseys from professionals. We got several bowling balls that came in. Some that we can raffle off that you raffle or that you can actually drill and bowl with, as well as some other ones from some professionals. I meant to actually ask you if you could put out some of your ties and get us a couple, Brad.
Let's see
if
what
you
I
know
can
some
do.
people.
Okay, when is the event again?
February 5th and 6th,
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday. It's a doubles tournament. Again, like I said, right now there's $750 added. And there's 5 shifts over the weekend, 2 on Saturday and 3 on Sunday, I believe. There's an event page for it. It's just Just Cure It Doubles Part 2. We did this last year, and it was a good success. And I think this year's going to be even better. Kyle knew that one as soon as he let it go. Nate, you just saved $40. Yep. Hi, Maddie. We missed you tonight. So, yeah, that's February 5th and 6th. So, if there's anybody watching out there that might have some ideas that we can add to it for the raffle baskets and things like that, we are all ears. And, again, it's for a good cause. Last year we did it. It was a breast cancer awareness. This year it's in honor of one of the bowlers here. The young bowler used to be an employee here. He still bowls here. His name's Danny Regwine, and Danny's in his mid-20s, and he was diagnosed with testicular cancer. He went through all the chemo and still has the port there. Uh-oh. Got a little break on that one, huh? So we're doing the benefit in Danny's name, and the money that we raise through the benefit is going to go for to cancer research for testicular cancer. Again, another good cause. So that's going to be the 5th and 6th.
All right, we got active action here. We got Kyle Cook and possibility of 264.
Quick look at the score for you.
Nathan has a possibility of 239. Big double there.
Whew. I think that last shot, Kyle just maybe got a little, I don't know if he stood up on it a little bit or pulled it a little bit, or both.
That one looks in also. Yeah. Hold on.
That was definitely in the right part of the lane that time. Maybe they had the proper amount of loft. Maybe that was it. If anybody wants to learn how to do the loft game, Kyle's good at it.
Oh, I think it helps that he's 6'5" too.
Oh yeah. It's a little bit further down to the lane, so.
All right, up here in the 8th. A lot much better shot in that lane.
And it shows.
Shaker.
Yep.
All right, Nathan needs a strikeout here.
Jordan Renee says it's the beard. I haven't met this Jordan Renee.
I'm trying to get Kyle to bet me to shave his beard and his head, but he won't. He's too scared.
I mean, might as well. I mean, the head anyway, maybe not the beard.
The top, you just need to give up on it. Sometimes you just got to call it quits and give up on it.
Hey, Randy, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, still has a max score 239 here. Up in the ninth.
This is a big, big, big shot in the match for Nathan.
So the winner's going to walk home with 500, and this runner-up 275.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all for a Sunday night for a $40 entry fee.
It's 75 bowlers tonight.
Yeah,
Trending up.
we talked about it on the way down here. We thought the entries were going to be up a little bit. Number one, the Bengals kind of had an off day, I guess you would say, and the short pattern usually tends to bring people out.
It does. And it was kind of something fresh in everybody's mind because they had the tournament out in Vegas this past week with the Team USA trials, and I used one of those, or actually two of those patterns to vote on, so it just kind of had everybody's attention maybe, and it's just maybe a lucky guess. I don't know. Nathan's got 218 max.
Cook's at the point now. He just needs to keep it on the lane here.
Stay behind the lane.
Yep.
Well, he stayed behind the lane. I knocked them all down.
And that's going to pretty much wrap it up here. Tonight's winner is going to be Kyle Cook. Barely hung on a couple of rounds here. Kind of break to even get into the step ladder. Well, this elimination final round, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah. But
So today has been his day. Caught a lot of breaks here. Steelers won. Indianapolis lost. One of these two teams should win. Even though I'm pulling for a tie. So the Steelers are probably going to get in the playoffs, so everything worked out for him today.
they're probably going to have to play Kansas City in the first round, aren't they? I would think.
They're already locked in to play Kansas City.
Yeah.
Good thing you got that 5-pin out. We have seen that miss to the left today already.
Whoops.
I missed it earlier today, and I hope Cook didn't see it. And literally in his second round match, he missed it left too.
Whoops.
So we both missed a 5-pin today.
Well, this is one of those patterns. If you grab it a little bit, shooting a 5, that 5-pin gets a little daunting looking at it. It's like, oh, wait a minute, this is short. I can't just let it go. It's not a house pattern where it goes and hits the wall and just stops at the 5-pin.
Yeah.
Got to think a little bit.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight.
Yeah, we had a nice crowd the entire. We got in the mid 90s at one point.
It was in the mid-90s one time.
Definitely a very good viewership this evening. I don't know, what kind of pattern should we look at for next week?
Something easy.
Something easy.
Yeah.
So longer.
Something easy.
Okay. You coming down to participate if it's easy?
It depends what the playoff games look like.
Oh, good point.
It's all going to depend.
That could definitely make a difference to our.
If for somehow the Bengals get a late game on Sunday,
I just hope they play.
You might just cancel the sweep.
I just hope they play on Saturday.
Yeah, I got to film.
Because I would like to watch the game myself. All right, Kyle Cook finishes with 250. Nathan Smith, 207. Excellent run tonight for Nathan. And Brad, I appreciate you sitting in.
I appreciate everything you do, Kyle, and I enjoy coming in here and talking. I'd much rather be bowling, but this is not too bad backup plan. So,
ooh, Nate Bender just said here the Bengals play at 4:30 on Saturday.
They must announce these already.
That's fantastic news
go.
for the bowling world in Coleraine, Ohio. So I'll get the patterns out to vote tomorrow. Brad's calling for something easy. So we'll see if we can make him happy. It's not going to be house easy, but
I like the house shot here now. This is
the
my
house shot here
favorite
is pretty good. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. We will see you next week. Look for the vote tomorrow or Tuesday, and we'll get it out there. And everybody have a great week. Stay warm tonight and tomorrow. It's cold right now. Yep.
And we'll see you guys next week. Same time, same channel.
6 o'clock, $40.